Hello traders, it's Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room, and in this week's recap I'm going to share with you how we combine indicators, concepts, etc. in the room to gain advantages in our trading. We're going to talk about ultimate trend identification system for a second, and we're going to recap our combo signal for the 15th through the 21st, 11th through the 15th. Let's go ahead and pull this up. If you've not looked at this or read this, please pause this video at this time and read it and come back and join us when you get through. Ultimate trend identification system, we're going to look at charts. I'm not going to try to teach this off this, but we're going to look at charts and show you how we go about identifying which side of the market we want to be on. And we have several ways. This just is, well, I'll show you what it is and you can decide if it would benefit your trading or not. So, but having the ability to be on the correct side of major market moves is sort of like a dream come true for many of our members. And in our room, the Stock Index Trading Room, we use the ultimate trend identification system to help us achieve this. So the issue with determining a trend, if you're looking at structure, higher highs and higher lows for up and the opposite for down, is simply this: which bars, regardless of what you're using, time or range, momentum bars in TradeStation, Rinkos, Heikin-Ashi, whatever. Which of these are critical or important, and which of the bars are just simply noise or chaos within the order, and being able to ignore these and focus on these has proved to be very beneficial for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a type 2 diverging signal on smart momentum, and that's the key to the kingdom. I'll show you what that is briefly. And we follow this cycling roadmap all day, every day, and we let it show us the next likely direction of market movement. A very, very good indication of continuations, and then even a better indication of reversals, sometimes very, very close to the turn. And we'll look at this on our charts for a clear explanation. Now, we're going to look at one signal just simply because people enjoy that. And we're very proud of this signal. We call it a combo signal, but truth be known, all of our signals are combinations. The combo signal is a very simple, powerful way to find super entries. And all we do is we combine Smart Trapped Trader Oscillator, and we'll show you what that is and how it works, and Smart Price Band, and get a signal. And again, we'll show you some results, and it's got a really good track record. I think outstanding, but that's subjective. Now, I'm going to do something a little different this week. I've been showing results on this for a while. And of course, if you're cynical, that you're not even looking at this probably, but you'll dismiss it fairly quickly, and that's fine. If you're skeptical, it would be hard to believe what I'm going to show you, and I understand that. And yet I'm not going to show you false results because I might think they may be more believable. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go through Friday the 15th. And then we're also going to look at another day in detail. So you can see that, yes, indeed, it is in fact happening. And some of our members are taking advantage of that. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to start with, this is Friday the 15th, and our blue vertical line is the open. All of our indicators: Smart Price Band, Trapped Trader Oscillator, Smart Momentum, Smart Super Trend, which we are not using for this, were developed, coded, tested by World Cup trading champion Rob Mitchell. Rob is the driving force behind the Stock Index Trading Room. While he runs his crude oil room, we get to benefit from his vast 25 plus years experience in trading and trading the ES and all of his success, and use his brilliant tools and the approach that he used to become a World Cup trader. Now, what I'm going to show you, we're going to go through this and mark this as we go, and we'll look at that. And then I'm going to show you the recap for the week. What I'm going to show you is one of 5 or 6 very effective signals that we have in a room. We're not going to go through all of those. Simply don't have time and it would be very confusing. But we have lots to offer our members. We're not a one-trick pony. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at ultimate trend identification system. And then we're going to look at the combo signal specifically and how it works for our members. So our proprietary Smart Renko bars are 8 ticks for a reversal, and there's a reason for that. We're not going to go into that, plus any wick. And then they are 4 ticks for a continuation. So each one of these small bars is a full point. So when we talk about we look for 5 points, we'll show you statistical probabilities of things as we go, what actually happened. And we don't have to guess where is the advantage in trading. So if you have questions, shoot me an email at support@StockIndexTradingRoom as always. And then if you want more information, want to come join, take advantage of this, StockIndexTradingRoom.com. So here we go. Let's get started. Here's a combo signal. So when we get to that point, you'll know what we're talking about. It's real simple. A red smart price band, and this is not a colored, it's more than a colored EMA. Okay, we talk about a lot of examples how it's reading order flow. And it does, but and price follows order flow, and I think by now you know that if you followed our work. So all we care about is dominant order flow to get in front of price movement. But a red smart price band says look down. We would only sell, we would only take reversal bars in the direction of a red smart price band. And then Trapped Trader Oscillator is very, very good at identifying where too many traders are trapped on the wrong side and a market reversal is likely. You can see here's too many people long, bam, too many people short, bam, too many people long, too many people long, too many people short. Let's see. We've got to have some that don't work. Let me find one that doesn't. Oh, too many people long here. Nope. Anyway, we'll find some more. Just here. Too many people long. Nope. Okay. So the first thing you'll notice is like, well, golly, if we just look at this and follow that, that would be pretty cool. Here, 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 here. And then when the market really starts to trend in a really strong way, we'll get these counter trend that get us on the wrong side of the market. So we need more than just that, but that's sort of the cornerstone of our entry method. So we're going to look for Trapped Trader Oscillator being overvalued, too many people long, and you can see the market came down 3 or 4 points here. So we're going to look for Trapped Trader Oscillator for entries and Smart Price Band for the direction of the entry. When this is cyan, we're going to look to buy. And when Trapped Trader Oscillator is undervalued, we're going to look, say too many people are on the wrong side of the short, and away we go. So this is going to be a buy signal. Now I'm going to do this. I don't have anything marked on this. In fact, I'll show you. This is blank. We have nothing here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put this right here. We're going to take our proprietary trademarker software, and we're going to put a buy arrow on that bar. And then we can show you how you can take that information and use it for your benefit as at the end of this. So anyway, so here we are. We've got a green bar below blue line. Our members love this. It's a type 2. We can't teach that, don't have time, but basically it is a deep cycle on smart momentum with a higher price and a lower reversal here. Brilliant, brilliant signal. And away we go. And there we go. So This is also a strong Batman right here. Went up. This is a weak Batman, and you can see it went down some. We'll look at a couple more of these as we go. But anyway, there's our first combo signal. Ultimate trend identification system had this situation. We have this. Let me mark this way. It's before market. This is saying, actually, this is a combo sell. When price takes this out, you've seen these all over our charts if you've looked at them. This says up. And we'll look at more of this as we go. This says up. We get a reset. An incredibly historically nice place to look at this type of situation, and there it goes. So we have some other things in here, but all we're going to talk about is the combo signal. So we're only going to look to sell a red reversal bar if Trapped Trader Oscillator is in an extreme, and it's not here, so we don't have a signal. Okay, here's another strong Batman. You see that went up, and we're looking for a red smart price band. Oh wow. Now we have lots. We have smoke signals, trend continuation confirmation, me too. We have a lot of signals in here, but we can't, again, not going to cover all those. We're just going to cover red bar, red smart price band, Trapped Trader Oscillator being overvalued. So let's put a sell indication there, and there it goes. Now here we have the market's just huge, huge structure. But this is a signal, so we have to put it in here, and it did go a bar, but not much there. And we're coming on down, coming on down. We don't have anything in here. We actually get a buy, and I wanted to talk about this. We talk about stop sizes in the room, and I'll show you on trade markers how we would handle that. So here we have Trapped Trader Oscillator being undervalued, which goes up, but it's a red smart price band. So it's not a combo signal. You could trade from this extreme and do real well. And then when the market really starts to smoke, it doesn't work. And we like to have high probability of situation being in our favor. So we look undervalued and it's red, so that's no good. We look overvalued and it's green, so that's no good. We look undervalued and it's cyan. Oh, that's a good one. So let's take advantage of that. We see we're under here. That would be a buy. That didn't go up but 3 or 4 points. So here we overvalued. We like that. Blue smart price band, cyan smart price band. So we're not going to fool with that with this signal. We may have other things to get. We do have other things to get in this, but here's a weak Batman, another weak Batman. You can see how nice that worked there. Here we're undervalued, check. Cyan smart price band, check. All right, so let's put a little buy indication there. Undervalued, check. Cyan smart price band, check. That would be another buy there. Yeah, if you can treat this as you would like. It's not, I mean, if you have to look at the line and you go, that's clearly in the middle of the line, that's under the line. You can treat this as you would like. Just because we need some losing trades to make this believable. There's a sell, there's a sell. We'll include that. There are a lot of people for a lot of reasons that would not have sold that into this Batman, but again, I don't know if that's a signal. Let's call it a signal and leave it at that. I would rather put a signal in that doesn't win. I would rather put a loser in that's questionable than leave it out. We don't need to dress this up. So we're overvalued. Smart price band is red, so that's a sell. You know what? Yeah, that's good. 48. So anyway, this was the combo signal for Friday, and I'm gonna pull this up and let's recalculate here. We had 11 signals. Actually, we had 12. I'm sorry. 11 went 1 point and 1 didn't. Our profit factor was 293. That meant we're 293% more likely to be profitable than non-profitable on this signal. Some of our members will hold it a bit longer for 2 points. It's just 8 ticks, 2 points. Win percentage obviously goes down a little bit. Our total profit goes up a little bit. Our profit factor went down just a hair, but anything over 2 to 1, anything that we have a 200% chance to be profitable versus non-profitable is very advantageous for us. And then let's do this. I'm reeling this in a bit. Let's do this for 4 points if you wanted to keep it for 4 points. And then you can see what this would have done for Friday. Now we're going to look at all of 3 of these at once. So, you know, any edge over here over 10%, I'm not going to, that's just the likelihood over random of you being successful with a lot of other factors involved. We like edges over 10%. We don't promote anything under 10%. So we've got 10, 18, and 18. Let's see, 363, 625, and 938. Pretty good internal, actually 300% more likely to be profitable than non-profitable. For Friday, let's show this off a bit. We can look and go, yeah, 11:30 and 1 o'clock weren't very good times to trade this. 9:30 to 10, 11 to 11:30, and you can go on and on. The end of the day for this signal is magnificent. History proves that, and just some other things about trade marker. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to slide this over, and I'm going to do an initial wrap up because I'm going to, in a minute, I'm going to pull another chart over and we're going to look at the week, what it did for this week, and we're going to go through another day. It's already marked, and I'm just going to go through that just so you'll have some level of confidence. We marked these as we went. I'll show you another day, some level of confidence of what we do. So no more new information. If you've had enough, you can go ahead and check out now. We're going to look at Tuesday in the signals that generated, and then we're going to look for the entire week. But questions, support at Stock Index Trading Room. If you want to come and join us and take advantage of this, stockindextradingroom.com. Watch, it's a like 7-minute video. Watch the end of that, and you'll get a nice surprise at the end of that. So I'm going now to pull this up, and let me get these crosshairs out of the way. And we're looking at the 12th, which is Tuesday. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to pull this. Oh, hang on a second. I've got to update this. We added, where was that signal that I added that we weren't sure about? Right here. I need to sell that one. Okay. And you'll see why I did that in a minute. Now let me try to find this, and I apologize about running around. Here we go. So here's for the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Here's for the week. We had a really remarkable week, and actually the past 6 or 8 weeks has been close to this. It's really been a lot of fun trading this in the room. And this is just for one. If we go 1, 2, 3, the numbers, crazy, but let's face it, not everybody can do this. Is for a week. Not everybody can do that. Okay. So we show a lot of different types of situations. This is sort of a room favorite. We can go hold it for a couple of points, and then we can manage, we can trail it and put a break-even stop and all kinds of things in here. But let's look, we look at this and we go for, holding it for 8 ticks and whatever. This looks a little fishy to me. So let's go through Tuesday and see. Real simple. Red Smart Price Spin, Trap Trader Oscillator overvalued. There. Okay. Undervalued cyan, that would be a buy. That's all there is to it. Okay. That's all there is to it. Overvalued red smart price band to sell. Yeah, that one I didn't put in. I'm not going to add that. That's 3 or 4 more points. This was pretty clearly on the line, turned into a weak Batman, and it went away it goes. Ultimately 5 points. And then, let's look at this. Let me go ahead and let's draw your attention to this. Ultimate trend identification system, it says. Whoops, excuse me. When we take this out, we're going up. Okay, that's what it says. I could go over and show you when it said we were going down. Said we were going down right here. It's pretty good. Says we're going up here. And so we get undervalued, cyan, buy it, undervalued, cyan, buy it, undervalued, cyan, buy it, undervalued, cyan, buy it, undervalued, cyan, buy it. Doesn't matter where this bar is in relation to the line. In fact, these tend to be better. Undervalued, cyan, buy it. So this was fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought there were 9 in a row. We were giggling. Here's a winner. We talk about 15 ticks as the most profitable initial stop we can find. If you used a smaller stop, your win percentage would go down. Here's an example of that. But there are a lot of ways to trade this approach and do well with. So anyway, that was the Tuesday. That was the big day here. That was this day. And if you want to look at something, because we went ahead, because the win percentage was so high, that would have taken a bigger advantage. We have a situation to where one of the things we talk about, things we like to provide our members, is an opportunity that our winners are larger than our losers, and we perform that more than 50% of the time. This was a very incredible day for us and a very incredible week for us. But then we've had several weeks we've been sharing with you. And I just wanted to go through a lot of detail and show you. I mean, we can continue on. Cyan, blue, boom, cyan, blue, undervalued. Undervalued here. Oop, got it on the wrong. Here we go. Undervalued here, but red smart price band. Okay, so we only had 2 or 3 signals that day with this, had a lot of other signals with other stuff. But so ultimate trend identification system tells us when we're likely to head in a direction about 85% of the time. The good thing about it is it typically doesn't give reads in chaos, and it only identifies the most important. This bar is the most important bar in all of this. And you can see we went up and took this high out. It's just that simple. So I think we're through. Let me see if I can get this other chart right quick. Yeah, stockindextradingroom.com for more information. Support at stockindextradingroom.com to for emails. And if you have any questions about this whatsoever, feel free to reach out. I'm be honest with you. I hope we see you in the room. I hope we see you and watch you start to take advantage of some of the things that we use for our members. So on behalf of Rob Mitchell, World Cup Trading Champion, I'm Steve Myers from the Stock Index Trading Room, wishing you nothing but the best in your trading.